It's me again. I am back. This is the third video that I've recorded today, and I really don't think that I'm going to record anymore.
No.
So, the topic of this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be a hater right now. I'm going to be a hater. I won't be mentioning any names, but I am going to be a hater. Let's talk about the current state of the music industry.
Baby, you got to go to hell, okay? Like, the faster you do it, the better off everybody involved is going to be.
So, me and my cute little self in my silver mask and red gloves, I am scrolling through TikTok, right, and I see a live pop up of these really cool creators that are big wigs in the music industry, right? I'm pretty sure one of them was called G Herbo. Hey y'all, it's editing me. I don't know where the fuck I got G Herbo from. It was fucking Gumbo. I don't know where the fuck I got G Herbo from. I'm pretty sure that's somebody in the music industry, but it definitely wasn't the man on that live. Anyway, back to the video. And then the other was a producer, Jay White, okay? Now, this is no hate to them because really I do respect those above me. I do believe that they have so much more understanding than I can possibly get out of it. And this is why I was actually really glad that I saw that live. But the thing was, that shit pissed me the fuck off. Okay? Because I'm watching this live, right? And they get into a conversation. And that conversation was about really the state of music and balancing artistry with marketability and I guess I want to say liquid. How much money I can make from my music versus how much artistry I can put into my music. They start having this conversation, right? And it surrounds the Pepsi girl. If y'all don't know about that, where were you?
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Doo-doo-doo.
The girl who just woke up one day, she started making a jingle, and boom! Now she has ads on Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, no, like, dumb stuff. Nobody gives a lot. But the idea behind it is really the corporate, I don't want to say whitewashing, because that sounds a little racist. Let's just say the gentrification of music, okay? The artist, which is the center of the music, is somewhat systematically being pushed out of music, okay? When you make something crazy, something different, something edgy, something deep, something really, 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 really dark, it is much harder for you to come out. Rather than somebody who just turns on, Sono AI or taps on FL Studio with a stolen beat and starts mumble rapping over it and post it on YouTube or Spotify or SoundCloud. They can pop off a bit easier than someone like me who, whether you like or love my music, I have a unique angle. And there are plenty of artists out there who have unique angles. If we take Ethel Cain, for example.
Stop! Stop!
Ethel should be bigger than she is, but she can't be because you can't really get into the mainstream area. And so let's think about what the mainstream area is. I can tell you, to make my music, I study so many artists, it makes me sick. I am a girl who studies, okay? And so while I'm watching these two creators have this conversation, if you don't know, Jay White did make a lot of Cardi B's early hits. And I love Cardi B, okay?
This hot press it. Ah! What the fuck?
I love Cardi B. So I went back and I'm listening to it, and he's talking about simplicity, keeping everything simple, keeping the wording simple, keeping the music simple, that your verses should sound like choruses and your choruses should sound like choruses. Everything should be repeatable, marketable, and reproducible, if that makes sense. And in a way, this completely parallels in the image that we as artists create. You want to create an image that is different, but not too different, you know? You want to basically be the next somebody else. If we look at artists that are coming out right now, like my girl Trim, I love Trim. And Trim, if you are watching this, we should collab sometime. Like, girl, you got it. But anyway, like my girl Trim, she's looked at as the next Nicki Minaj. My girl Ice Spice was looked at as the next Nicki Minaj until she fell off the wagon. But my girl Lotto, she's looking like, I don't remember what exactly they were comparing her to, but let's just, if you get it, you get it. Everybody is the next somebody else. So no new lanes of music are really being pushed. And the reason why I didn't say creative there is because there are a lot of artists that, if you scroll through TikTok and you really look for them, are creating their own lanes, but they aren't getting any focus. And that is because we basically, in the industry, they really just want something corporate. They want something marketable, something that can be put on the radio, and something that can be played over and over and over and over and over again until it gets annoying. What does that remind you of? Let's go back to 2011, 2012, the MTV era.
Tonight has been an amazing night for the both of us. Yes, it has. Getting to perform on stage at Radio City, meeting Janet Jackson, Eminem. Anyway.
Everything that blew up at that time was played over and over and over and over again until it became literally the most annoying thing ever to listen to. I'm talking, baby, blank space. If I heard another blank space, like Taylor Swift, we get it. You got a blank space, baby. How about you put your own name in it? Like, I'm tired of hearing that. Blank space, Roar, even Applause by Lady Gaga was played over and over and over again until it became annoying. And all of these songs are set up in a specific way that does not change, it doesn't push any boundaries, and that became the standard. And once you have the standard set up, everybody is searching to meet that standard. And then artists, whether they have a different artistry or not, are then placed within that standard. Let's really talk about that, okay? Chaperone. She has been placed as the next Lady Gaga. For what reason? Because of the fact that she does push norms, but she pushes it in a similar and the same way that Lady Gaga does. So, she fits into the Lady Gaga area. If you think about it, even your most experimental artist is connected to an artist before them. People at this point don't seem to really be looking for anything new. They're looking for the same sound that they've heard before. You know, when somebody loves Tyler the Creator, but you're sick of hearing what Tyler the Creator is writing and you feel like, okay, there's been no new music released, I need to find somebody else that makes me feel like Tyler the Creator makes me feel and sounds like Tyler the Creator sounds and writes like Tyler the Creator writes, but in a different packaging. And that, to me, on a back end of it, really strips the artist of their ability to produce artistry. At that point, you are expected to be the next somebody else. And therefore, you water down your music, you simplify it. All of those 808s, syncopations in the background that you have, you take those out. You have a beat switch here, you take that out. Your 4-minute songs become 2 minutes, sometimes a minute and 30 seconds, and you have 2 choruses and 1 verse, or 2 verses, 2 choruses. It all becomes a game. Music and artistry has reached a point where it is taught like math. There are rules, and you stay in those rules. Even though the whole point of being an artist is to go beyond those rules, to go beyond the box. So that's kind of my thought about it. It's annoying, it's irritating, but I do understand it.